first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions. The first of three here on Thanksgiving Day. The Texans and Lions underway from Detroit. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Touchdown, Houston. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off. And not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first down carry for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
Brings up 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too, having the football.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Now a toss right to Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Sam Martin to kick off for Detroit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of
25 yards that time.
First down, Houston.
From the shotgun, Wilson going up top for Miller. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got Miller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
First down, Texans.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try to run with Hines. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Texans 14, Lions 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 14, Lions 7.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. 2nd interception interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Pierre Desir. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On first down, Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Hurts. For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up for the 33. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stride. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he completes it to Westbrook. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? About 45 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. To throw again is Wilson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. D.D. Westbrook, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Texans 21, Lions 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Aldon Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eli Apple. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it 2nd down. To throw again. Wilson going deep this time for Miller. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Scotty Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in.
And my goodness, another interception. Duke Dawson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down, Texans.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. D.D. Westbrook with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Texans will extend their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
5-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's Morrow. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
6-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Aldon Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to look deep for more. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On 1st down, Wilson. Looking long for Westbrook. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. and that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Hines, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. 7 yards there at a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Complete to
Nyheim Hines. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Texans add on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Texans 42, Lions 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. And now here's another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The 49-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him?
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Scotty Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Texans 49, Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you...
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes he's hold on to the football and take the hit.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second and 11 now. Wilson. That's caught by Howard. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, Hines, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost that they...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's outfield. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a final return for the Detroit touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
For Detroit.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run again with Hines. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Wilson. The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Texans.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Lions 14.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man is Higgins. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him well balanced.
And he did. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd and 11 now. They'll let Hamler try and run it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. This is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. They're holding you no gain.
That's complete to Mooney. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going up top for Miller. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
now
off.
After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. KJ Hamler returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10.
You gonna like this?
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Today's final score,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So